welcome back to another episode of Big Six Banter. It's the afternoon debate show. Of course, there is a few changes. Of course, we went live at 3 today, which should be back at noon tomorrow, just time-wise. But there are things to talk about today. Of course, Benzema again linked to the Premier League, obviously linked to Manchester United earlier today. Chelsea and Arsenal still interested. Of course, I'm joined by Roms and Kaz today. Mr. Brunch Show is back. It's the trio. It's the Holy Trinity has arrived. Guys, so make sure you guys do two things.
I don't believe in Holy Trinity, but we move. But go
on. Anyway, it's just saying. Anyway,
I would just run secretly deep down.
Hat and headphones combo. But listen, people, make sure we subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for getting us to 7,700 yesterday, I believe. On the way to 7.8k now. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you're liking the video as well. And obviously answer the question on the poll on where you think Benzema could end up if he did come to the Prem. Of course, there is another episode. So again, there's going to be some more content coming up later today as well. You're going to have the match reaction at around 11:15 or something like that. You're probably going to have a match reaction from me. Going to catch me on Never a Foul as well. So there's plenty of content for you guys throughout the day, throughout the day and tomorrow and probably for the rest of the week, because we are starving. Football is starving, but at least we have AFCON, to be fair. So AFCON's kind of keeping us alive right now, keeping me afloat. And what's there say as well? And of course, Liverpool played today as well. Roms, Kaz, what are you man telling me?
I'm good. Ricky, Ryan is fraud. You are a fraud, Ryan. I don't know if you've seen the comment once. You are on him the most, you little sarky guy. But other than that, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm glad to be back. Miss speaking about ball.
Good stuff. Kaz, what are you telling me?
Dying. You know, just dig me a grave already, man. I just this illness just won't shake off in it. So boy, it is what it is. I don't know what it is. It takes me about 3 hours in the morning just to recover. Like honestly, I feel like crap.
But you know what? I feel like if Ten Hag was doing his fucking job, then maybe he wouldn't feel like crap. So, you know, it's one of them ones, isn't it? But listen, we hope things are all right. But listen, there's already 50 people in the house and we're not even a minute and a half after the intro. So make sure you guys are smashing the like button and all that good stuff. Also, a few shout outs as well. Make sure you go and catch Roms on what pod? What pod were you on yesterday, Roms? I don't want to say it because I would like you to say it.
Under the Lights, a new pod. If you lot are familiar with FV, Football Verbal, he's mainly big on Snapchat. But we've dropped that on a channel called Total Media, so that'll be out every Tuesday. So yeah, look out for that. But the first episode is just dropped.
Okay, lovely stuff. What we'll do is I'm going to pin the link for that, so you guys can go and have a look at some of the new.
What's it called? What's it called on YouTube? What's pod? Or Total Media?
Under the Lights, but it's on a channel called Total Media. They've done a few interviews about Zahar, Defoe, couple ex-pros and that.
Limelight me? I can't find them. Drop me the link. I want to see this myself.
It's already up. I've got a link as well. I've got the link in the chat. So
do you mind? Have you got it in the chat? Do you mind?
I'll pop in the private chat.
All right, safe.
Oh, I love for that, man. Appreciate it.
So there we go, people. There you go. It's in the chat as well. There we go. It's also in the chat. So make sure you guys go and head over for that there. So yeah, what was he saying? A lot of comments. Ryan, good to see you back. He goes, to all the people who doubted McAllister, may your apologies be avowed your disrespect.
So
said,
cheeky.
Ryan, obviously Ryan knows what he's doing there. Mont, stop with the quad stuff. We haven't won anything yet. Try to be humble if that's possible. Wait, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say?
You got Ledley King and all that up in there.
What did I say? What did I say? I haven't even uttered the words Jurgen Klopp, Jurgen Klopp. I haven't even said it. So, guys, let's not do all of that.
It is once. It was last week when you were insinuating it. That's why they're on you.
Listen, they could be listening. How about this? Do you know what's so funny? I missed the Jurgen quad. Do you know where that saying came from? Me.
Him. Yeah.
I made it up. I invented it. Yeah. When I was on the terrace,
I built it brick by brick.
I should have put that shit on the t-shirt.
Damson.
Brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? I built that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be damned if what does he say?
I can't remember, but he's angry in the front of the car,
this is crazy talk, yeah. This is all crazy. Let me tell you now, yeah. Because when I said, I didn't even out what you said on the phone call that you had with me, and I know what you're like, once. It's fine, innit? Yeah. We do what we gotta do, innit? entertainment's entertainment value. But you didn't want to say it then, but you ain't even played yet, and you're saying it now.
No. I already know when it's gonna like come out of my mouth. I've already set a precedent. So if Liverpool do 2 more things,
coming out your mouth,
I'm all in. I'm locked in. I'm locked the fuck in. Like you know when you slap on a mad bet and you're thinking fuck, and the cash out already drops by 20 because you just slapped it on. I'm locked in. Locked in. So if Liverpool do 2 more things over the next week, I'm locked the fuck in. Jurgen quad. I don't want to hear it. We're doing the quad, but not now. In it, like obviously we need to do 2 more things, and you guys can probably guess what those things are. You guys can probably guess.
I can't lie. Yeah, I can't lie.
Live with those bums in London and the
all
other bums in London.
All I took from that, was something that was coming out your mouth, and what you just said. No, that does not sound right. Anyway, that's what it is. Mr. Link says, Monts, we saw your super chat earlier. I don't know. Again, Mr. Link, big up yourself for the super chat, but I don't really know what you're talking about. So, it's one of them ones. You can do it. No, don't kill me. Listen. In fact, you know what? There you go. Here's a question for the chat. If you guys can guess exactly what those 2 things are that I need to see from my club to go back to the old Monts, the one that first burst onto the scene, the Jurgen quad Monts, I'll actually say what it is. I'll say it and I'll expose it. If anyone gets it right, I'll keep an eye on the chat and I'll say it. But,
even I'm confused now. Wasn't that it?
Huh?
I don't know.
What
was you saying, Kaz? Kaz was trying to be cheeky. I heard something, but I didn't hear it clearly. But I'm saying, wasn't that it? The chat you just put up, weren't they the 2 things?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, fair. Even I don't know that.
He's already done. Mr. Link's already got it.
Oh, big up,
Mr. Link's already got it.
Oh, so it had nothing to do with tonight and the weekend.
Fuck Fulham. No, so today. Like,
I thought you meant Fulham and Norwich. I'm not with it. I thought you meant the next 2 games.
Fuck that. Fuck all that. We're talking Chelsea and Arsenal. Listen, to be fair, I should be saying Fulham and Chelsea, Fulham and Norwich anyway, because if you go out in any of those, it's not possible, is it? So
exactly. That's what I thought you meant. The next.
I'm being. Listen, I'm pretty confident we beat Norwich, and Fulham is a must. Which is what we'll talk about today. Is what half the show is about today, anyways. So it's one of them ones. But I'll be real. Beating Chelsea and Arsenal that's a difficult feat. That ain't easy, innit? That ain't easy. We don't even beat Chelsea when they're shit. We just draw with them all the time. It's just a draw. It's you know what I'm saying? So it's the Arsenal game, of course, as well. But if we do get 6 out of 6 there, Jurgen quad, and I'm actually putting it on the t-shirt. I'm actually slapping it on the t-shirt. So not so much like a Cecil. Oh yeah, but that's a Cecil. Oh, that's a Cecil. The Liverpool fans will gun me for that, but it is what it is. But yeah, listen, people, 100 people in the house already. Make sure you guys slap the like button. Make sure you guys subscribing as well. There's a few things we need to talk about today. First of all, is obviously Karim Benzema. We've got Liverpool versus Fulham build up, and of course Chelsea reach another final. So, what do you guys want to start with? Chelsea, Benzema, or Liverpool? Chat. Let us know what you guys want us to start with. Well, what you guys feeling?
I think we should start with the freshest, bro. Chelsea's win yesterday, because you can say, look, it was Middlesbrough. Chelsea fans are getting gas, whatnot. First of all, they got to a final. Something that, and a lot of Arsenal fans were getting at Chelsea fans. Something that Arsenal aren't going to reach this season. So yeah, they got to a final, and I think you saw players in their actual position. Chilwell at left back. Colwell, for me, was man of the match. I don't know about you, but I thought he was outstanding in his natural position. And Chelsea just looked scintillating. Like, obviously, it was against a Middlesbrough team, but you have to beat what's in front of you. And they were 1-0 down. And let's be honest, right? I'm not going to speak for you two. I think you two expected Chelsea to go through. But there were some people that actually thought, could Middlesbrough do the impossible, like rival fans and whatnot. So, end of the day, they've got to a final, and you know what worries me about Chelsea, Monch, yeah? I'll say it for free. If we reach them and meet them in the final, I think we do win. But when they've had bad luck for so long, you're starting to think,
is this the year?
Do you know what I mean? Because they've lost their last, I think, 6 or 7. Yeah. Correct me in the chat, Chelsea fans. I think it's the last 6 or 7 at Wembley, and it's like, shit, is this the one? The last time we beat them the last 3 finals, Super Cup, Carabao, and FA Cup. Like, you're starting to think, maybe is it their time? But Listen, they done what they had to do, and let's be honest, all of the goals were well worked. It's not like they were scrappy or actually maybe the own goal, but other than the own goal,
they were given the Cole Palmer goal. They was given that goal.
Given, yeah. But I mean, like the ones where they're playing it through balls, cutting it back, whatnot. You've got to give them credit where credit's due. But I think Cole's the main positive Chelsea fans need to take from this. And if Poch dares to put him left back again, we shouldn't, because Chilwell's back, and that's another player that played well. That through ball, that away pass, yeah, man. Not a lot of people would have played that ball. That's what Enzo should have been doing. But Enzo did have a good game.
How about this? Chilwell should have been doing that celebration.
Chilwell should have been doing that. That pass was cold. Yeah. But credit where credit's due, man. They've got to a cup final. They are at Wembley, something to look forward to. We just need to do our bit and ruin their parade.
No, I hear it. I feel like for me, I'm on the Chelsea are improving coach right now. Like a lot of people, like. I do kind of. I'm on both sides of the fence, but for me, the fact that Chelsea, for me, are showing signs of improvement does show that they are going to probably move forward at a better rate than maybe a Man United this season, maybe in the long run. I think Man United is still just better at getting results. I think they're just better at getting results. But I think Chelsea as a team, very slowly, are showing signs that they can do something. And a lot of fans are going to be like, oh, they played an injury-struck Middlesbrough, and they also drew to bottom of the league. So where's this improvement you guys are talking about? I can only look with my eyes. And when I look at Chelsea, I feel like they do have an identity and a style. It's just the inconsistencies are way off the scales. Like the inconsistencies are off the scales. We're talking go head to head with City, be better than Liverpool, Arsenal, and beat Spurs, and then actually go and lose to Forest, Bournemouth, and them, man. Like convincingly lose as well. Not even like it's a snatch and grab. Like convincingly lose. So with a team of such highs and lows, that is why there's a fear for Chelsea. When we go and play Man United, I know they're gonna sit back and they're not gonna do shit. When you go and play Chelsea, you think, okay, well, if these guys actually turn up today, they're actually as good as they can be, as good as anyone. But that day is probably one day in 10 days.
And yeah.
If you catch them on that one day, like Arsenal did, it could. You get it. It could get long if you ain't got it could get a little bit long. So I was gonna say quickly, you two might know more than me or the Chelsea fans in the chat. What's up with Nkunku? Because 1 minute he's here, 1 minute he's there, 1 minute he's back, 1 minute he's not. I don't think he was on the bench yesterday. Say that again. But then I see a picture of him in training, unless it was an old picture. Old picture. He's rehab again, bro. Yeah.
Because I actually believe, we're saying they need that like clinical finisher. Yes, you might say the goals are getting a bit shared now, but I think if they had him fit, we're talking about a different Chelsea. Because I even think he's capable of playing that false nine role. Not that I think Poch would use him there, but I think he's because Broha, I used to rate bro. You lot know this, yeah. But
he's finished.
He just
I think that
he's
injury,
done.
he just doesn't look the same. The one I saw that went to Southampton and started doing all up that man.
Words.
I just don't see it right now. Anyways, he looks so soft, like he's scared. Do you get what I mean?
Even the goal, bro, their own goal. Like you should be getting to that first. Like he kind of was a bit hesitant, and it's got come off the defender's knee or leg or whatnot. But
I think listen, guys, his first season back. He's not good enough for Chelsea, but what I would say is still so young for a resurgence for him in it. And that ACL is going to stop any guy from doing what they're doing, bro. We're only seeing the best of Joe Gomez after 2.5 years. 2020, and that's not even 2020 Gomez. 2020 Gomez, is that even anywhere near the Gomez we see today? And we're saying he's having a great season.
Yeah, you can have your great.
Yeah,
he's not having a great season, Gomez. He's having a solid season. Like
no, he's having a good season.
I would say a solid. A great season, you'd have to be doing more. Like great season is when we're talking about Liverpool levels.
What more can he be doing? I think he's played well at centre back. He's played well at right back, and now he's played well at left back.
Do you know why I would say it's a good season, Kaz? Because context, he's playing not in his natural position. He's playing on the left, bro.
That's why I call it a solid. He's doing a great job. Like he's having a solid season at the moment. That's what I'm saying. He's just having a solid one. Like I wouldn't say, whoa.
Are you holding him to the standards of what his best when he was at 2019, 2020?
Yeah, of course,
because man. Did not hear it.
Yeah, of course, because I remember the Joe Gomez that I grew up with. I remember the one that used to ball out in the cages, the one that went to obviously came from where he came from in his academy days up to when he went up to his youth days and then went up to Liverpool. Like, and that's that one there. That's the Gomez I thought we all thought he was going to reach after he came back from his injuries and stuff like that. Did you get what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say no. I'll just say he's having a solid season. Like, and that's fine. You don't have to say he's amazing. Like, as in, like, he's 10 out of 10.
Are you even Monts? Do you think Robbo's travelled tonight apparently? But do you reckon Robbo goes straight back in?
No, you'd be so stupid.
This is why you're my guy. This is why you're my guy.
That's just stupid. That's just called favoritism. Why would you? That's what I hate about managers. Don't get me wrong. If it's a high caliber game and that you might have to think about it. But why would you drop someone who's having playing solid?
How about this, Monch? Yeah, I think for Gomez to get dropped, he has to make a howler at left back, which he's capable of doing. Let's be honest, but I can't see it. The momentum he has, the confidence he has right now. That assist, bro. I keep watching that Nunes goal, bro. That assist, that's Trent-esque, bro. And this is what I was saying to you, Monch.
It was Trent-esque.
Eventually, I agree with you, Monch. Eventually, come on, Robbo's our best left back, one of the best in the world last 4 or 5 years. Of course, he's going to eventually start, but I think to chuck him straight back in, Gomez will probably fall out with Klopp. Like, I know people feel he's not that type of character. He's quite humble, but if Klopp was to just drop him with that, after everything I've done, the work I've matched the last month or two, I reckon if he's got any pride about me, he'll feel a type of way. So I think he should keep his place. For me, how about this? I don't want to see Robbo starting at least until mid-Feb. At least.
How about Robbo needs to earn his place back? How about
that? Yeah, that or needs to earn his place back because
there's loads of games coming up.
I do hear it and having to earn his place back, but let's just away from Gomez because we're going to get onto the Liverpool segment. We're literally going to get onto that, but just to bring it back to Chelsea, I feel like what I'm seeing with Chelsea now is just kind of a Poch thing. So now, also a lot of the Chelsea fans that are really on Poch, I see it more clearly. Obviously, like what Rom said at the start of the stream. You profile your players properly, you're going to get a better performance out of them. The second you saw Chilwell left back and Colwell left centre back, it infinitely looks better. Everyone looks more comfortable. Disasi was only on playing right back because Gusto was injured. Otherwise, you would have seen everyone in their natural positions for once. You know, I still think they were very wasteful up top. I still think when it got to the final third, it was wasteful in the sense that, you know, Broha, the own goal, and you look at Enzo Fernandez's goal, it kind of falls to him in the 6-yard box with an open goal. I still think it wasn't as clear cut and precise, but the movement and the short range passing and the final pass wasn't even too bad. I feel like that's something that Chelsea fans can definitely look forward to seeing more of. If they were to get a Benzema, you know, I feel like, you know, you could see a better Chelsea. I still feel like the highest Chelsea finish is 5th or 6th, but you know, I feel like Caicedo is starting to put together more performances. I feel like Enzo Fernandez, still a very good player. I think it's just about figuring out the best way to utilize him. I think his ability is his own worst enemy in the fact that he can do so many things. I think managers try to figure out, okay, are you the 8? Are you a combative 8? Are you in the pivot? Are you in the 6? Or are you a 10? Which one is it? Because you can kind of do a lot of things, but which one's your best attribute? Me, I think it's a deep line playmaker who can push up when needed to. But the second you ask him to do too much defending, the game can kind of pass him by. I think Enzo Fernandez needs to be studied.
Do you know what he's with Enzo, Mont? I think it's just his athleticism, and you can work on it, but he just looks a bit tubby. Do you know what I mean? Looks a bit heavy on the ball. He does have a parachute. He has a parachute. Do you know what I mean? I rate Enzo. Like when people cuss him and that, I'm normally just saying
he looks like he's got baby weight. I can't even lie, bro.
Like he's got cankles in it. I think he's got cankles still.
You know, he's the one. You know what it is? When Enzo runs, he runs with his back in and his bush out. Like I told you, man, he's running with a parachute on, bro.
Yeah, you said it from early. But he just seems a bit heavy, and he needs them workhorses around. Because I agree with you, Mont. Start of this season, I remember I was getting cooked for it. I said, right, I reckon he could get double digits. This is another howler of Rom's take. Yeah, but I said he can get 20 GA playing in a 10 role because I rate his technical ability, but then he's played there a few times. He didn't rise to the occasion. So now I agree with you. I feel like he's more deep line, but his athleticism for me lets him down because word to what Kaz said, he runs with a parachute. You see him huffing and puffing. Like he needs that work next to him.
This is why they need Reece James and Chilwell and players like that, and that's why I say Palmer can't be their future 10 if Enzo's there. Because don't get me wrong, I think Palmer's a hard worker, but he's lightweight in terms of like he's not the one that's gonna body you off the ball type beat in it. Like he's Mr. Twinkle Toes. You need athletes around him. That's what I say with even like Bruno Fernandes. The guy is, don't get me wrong, he's an athlete, obviously, but I'm talking about being athletic, like as in like pure like leg PNP type merchants and that around you. Like you got Caicedo, fine. That's why I say Nkunku needs to be obviously that 10 because he's got the legs, unless he gets injured. You know, you have to have the players around him. Like the difference between Tony Kroos is not weak. He will body you. Like he's strong. He's strong on the ball. That's why Enzo's, for me, that's why I call him a luxury player. You have to have tools around him. Like you can't have lightweight around him. Otherwise, you don't thrive. The Enzo, Caicedo, Palmer triangle for me doesn't work in the long run because I still feel it's unbalanced.
So what? So this one's for the chat because obviously a lot of Chelsea fans I can see. Big up all the Chelsea fans in the chat right now. And also this is for the rival fans as well. From a rival perspective, what is Chelsea's best midfield three currently?
Well, Palmer's doing his best work off the right hand side. Let's be real. I still think it's Nkunku. Look, you could put it either way, but I think Nkunku. I still think it's Nkunku. What's it called? Caicedo, Enzo. That's the best three for me.
Are you saying what we've seen or what we would pick? Because if you're saying what we pick, I'll agree with Kaz. That is the best.
I'm saying if everyone's fit because Nkunku's not fit. If everyone's fit, I'd throw Lavia. I still throw Lavia in there. I know
ahead of who?
How? Who? Yeah, who for?
Ahead of who?
I think for me,
I know you're gonna say you've got beef with this guy, Monsignor. I know exactly what you're gonna say.
For me, it will be it will be Lavia, Enzo, and probably Caicedo. But then where's the creator? So I don't know. I feel like it's the way he deploys Caicedo. He doesn't exactly always play as a DM. He plays as like an 8.
Sometimes he plays at 8. Yeah.
And I don't know in it. Like
how do we know Lavia's gonna thrive?
On paper, Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo looks alright. But then for me, I don't mind that. But then for me, you have to Mudryk comes out of the equation. I think you put Nkunku on the left and Palmer on the right, or you put Palmer, Cam, and Sterling on the right, and then whoever your striker is up top.
Then that's the bit. It's still that they're lacking what we've been criticizing them all along is
how because
scoring goals.
Okay, but for me, if Palmer and Nkunku are playing, there's more goals.
Who's creating out midfield? Who really is like Enzo can't. Don't get me wrong. Enzo's a.
You can have three midfielders and have your left winger come in as a creator. Look at the Coutinho role. That is kind of the role that Palmer actually plays without the long shots. If you're looking at because Palmer's not going to get the ball, knock it past you like Mudryk and blitz you down the wing and fizz in a low cross.
Even Mont, I know it's a different caliber of player, but even you're right with the creator from out wide. You see Salah doing it. I know different caliber, and you even see Mbappe's done it a few times from the left wing. They come in and be the creator. So I hear your logic, but I still think you just lacking Nkunku in that 10 role with Enzo and Caicedo behind him.
So you're lacking an attacking 8. Like let's be honest, we've seen Enzo's best work from a deep lying playmaking position. That's where he thrives the most in it. Where he can pick up the ball and dictate it, and he can ping a pass, but that's not enough when you go into those final thirds.
The thing is, if Gallagher was good on the ball, I would have him in the midfield, but he's not. Like it's as simple as that. He's not. Everything else.
I'll say this right now. The reason why I feel like even though there's no creator, Enzo can create to an extent, but that doesn't mean he has to play forward. You can still have two combative 8s, and yes, I know it's not Salamane Firmino that they have up top, where you don't need attacking 8s, but they can still chip in here and there. I think for me, Lavia's progressive passing through the lines. I think everyone just seems to forget how good he is at cutting the ball through the line, innit?
You,
Lavia.
Caicedo's better at that.
Excuse me.
Yes, progressive passing, playing forward. Caicedo's much better at that.
Bro, no, Kaz.
No,
Lavia.
Lavia.
Bro, go to the wait. You can go back to games if you really want to. Caicedo has got a very, very good forward pass.
No, he does. I agree, Kaz. But I wouldn't say better than Lavia's. I wouldn't say better than Lavia's.
Yes,
the whole point, even when we were leaving Velva, this is why our fan base didn't want him in the six.
As a single pivot, he's better at picking up the ball and then spraying it left and right and stuff like that. It's a bit like Cobby in it, a little bit. Yeah, but the thing is, when it comes to actual forward through the lines, tell me where you've seen it. Tell me where you've seen it. Go to last season. If you want to do the stats, I still win. If you want to go to stats, I still win. Progressive passing forward, I still win.
progressive passes, bro.
But do you know what it is?
Played more games.
Kaz, this is testament to Lavia. Yeah? This is why when everyone was saying he was a 6 and that, this is why people were saying he's not an out-and-out 6 because of his ball playing ability. Literally because of that.
Lavia is 5 times the technical player of Caicedo. I hope you know this, innit?
What in terms of dribbling or what? In what sense? Because when it comes to passing, Caicedo is better at the short range than Lavia is.
I think for me, Kaz,
I saw Lavia give it away in crucial moments as well last season. What are we doing?
I agree. Lavia has that in him, but Kaz, that's also because I think he tries more. Like he actually tries more. And let's be honest. Caicedo's in a Brighton team that there's more system based. That Southampton team, let's be honest, under I think Russell, whatever, it was all over the place, bro. Being Lavia, for me, Caicedo's better than Lavia from a defensive aspect. But going forward, I think Lavia's better dribbler. I think he's a better passer. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one.
Bro, anything technical, Lavia is better at, and Caicedo's more combative. That doesn't mean Caicedo can't do
From Monty's view as well.
Caicedo can do. That doesn't mean Caicedo can't do anything technical. That doesn't mean he can't do anything technical.
Yeah, Lavia's just better. I agree.
Lavia is more technical, bro.
One thing I'll also say, Monts, though, this stems a bit from your agenda as well, though. You just hate Caicedo. That's one thing.
I don't hate him, bro. He's the only player I've seen cost bro. He's the one player I've seen cost 115 million, and everyone be like, it's all right for him to put 6s across the board. What the fuck?
What
the fuck?
I hear it.
How do you, bro? You think if Caicedo performed that how he did in Chelsea at Liverpool, people will be like, well, I mean, it's all right to see what he's doing, to do what he's brother, 115. Element 115 is what man is costing. I want to see 8. I want to see Rice 8s and 9s and 8s, and maybe 1-7 on 1-6, and that's it. That's it. That's the level, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not hearing. You get it, like, but either way. My point is Lavia is more technical. Like to say that Caicedo is a better progressive passer than Lavia, borderline insane in my opinion.
It's not because his stats are there anyways to do.
What you have eyes? You have
eyes.
I do have
eyes, and I'm an eye test merchant. How about this? You've only seen 1 year of Lavia, and I've seen more of Caicedo. How about that then?
You've seen 1 year of Caicedo.
And guess what?
18 months. 18 months. How about this? How about this? Wait. How about this?
18 months for both of them.
Let me put this one step further. How about this? You see more Brighton games than you did Southampton games. How about that? Actually, how about this? We've seen Caicedo in a heavier shirt watching Chelsea than one that's actually on the bench that hasn't really played much games except for 20 minutes. How about that?
But he's been injured.
So how can you say anything then? You can't really rate it like that.
Bro, I've
watched Caicedo passing forward. Guaranteed, even this season. Go on.
This is one thing I'll say, right? This is where I disagree with you, Monch. Yeah. I agree that Lavia is slightly better, but I think it's disingenuous to say clear. Caicedo can break lines. He is a good ball progressor, but not as good as a Lavia. But to say it's insane once, I feel like you're being a bit disingenuous to Caicedo.
How about this? You see more games of Kobe than you watch Lavia at Southampton. How about that?
You man have lowered the level for this Caicedo, bro. Because
you're overgassing it,
bro. Because Chelsea have stunk. Because Chelsea have stunk this season, bro. Chelsea are shit, and Caicedo does not stand out. What he stands out?
Bro,
tell me he stands out.
You know what he's doing? It's easy though.
I watched a 20-minute cameo. I watched that 20-minute cameo of Lavia.
What was it again? Who's the cameo? Was it Wolves or the game before? Was that the
20-minute cameo of Lavia? I was like,
and he was breaking lines in that.
I hear. Yeah, not gonna lie.
All right. Let's we'll do this. This is how I know you. This whole conversation is frauded. It's so frauded. It's unreal, man.
Frauded, bro.
It is. It's bare frauded, and I'll tell you why in a sec when I check what game it was.
Either way, my point is that like what Kedema said, bro. 150 million for Steady Eddie.
He played against Crystal Palace for 32 minutes. 32 minutes against Palace. That was disgusting.
Let's not act like man have lowered the bar for this bread.
Allow it, bro. They just played against Crystal Palace where they were dominating the game anyways at their own gaff. Yeah, where they were playing anyways. And guess what? They still didn't score. How about this one? Once, like I said, this is why it's gas mode, yeah? You can't tell me that you've watched more than 6 games of Lavia last season playing at Southampton because you're too busy watching other games and they're not even on TV. Yeah, you probably see more of Kobe Mainoo playing at Man United on TV against Galatasaray and stuff like that than you have Lavia. You've seen a few games of Lavia, but you ain't seen his bad aspects. Caicedo, you say no one's rating Caicedo. You're not rating Caicedo. The Chelsea fans in the chat, even myself, has gone under the radar. He hasn't been 10 out of 10. He's been 7 or 8 out of 10. The one that goes unnoticed. The one that, you know, when Klopp said McAllister was the best man on the pitch against Bournemouth? Because guess what? He's not the one that's getting noticed because he's doing a job that he's meant to do.
Shut the fuck up. He was breaking lines. He was breaking lines all game long. He was breaking lines all game long.
No, it wasn't. We had a whole chat about who was the best.
Yeah, he said McAllister weren't breaking lines all game
long.
I
didn't say that. I said Klopp was the best player on the pitch, but guess what? He wasn't going noticed by most fans because they were too busy looking at Diogo Jota and Darwin Núñez and all that second half. Yeah, that's the thing that happens when it's not your club. By the way, when it's not your club, rival fans like yourself can't see what Caicedo does. But when it's your club, you know it's everything on the pitch because that's a fact.
Kaz. This is where I disagree with you're acting like
quickly. I did not say McAllister wasn't balling out. I said he just done the unnoticed job. Yeah, that people don't see because they're too busy looking at goals.
That's wrong as well.
All that stuff.
That is wrong as well.
Wait. I've not spoke to you since. Mont, are you saying McAllister didn't do the dirty work in that?
No. He hasn't saying he done the unnoticeable job. Brother, he done the dirty work and he broke lines all game long. All 90 minutes.
Yeah.
That makes again. As fans, by the way, as fans of your own club, you notice everything on the pitch. As a rival fan, you don't watch what other people really do tough, but you watch. That's why all the plaudits went to Diogo Jota and them, man. That's a fact.
I'll say from now, this man brought me my most happiest 18 hours of the transfer window in the summer. And then we lost him the next morning. Yeah, that's like clapping a 10-10. Yeah, and she's gone in the morning after she promised you the fucking world. Yeah, I can tell you right now. You think that should put that guy on fraud watch from day one? From day one, he was on fraud watch. I watched Caicedo very carefully, very carefully.
And he's been.
That's why I say. That's why I say I think a bit of your agenda comes from the fact.
It does because you know where his agenda comes from. He saw 20 minutes.
Hold on, let me land. Man, am I acting like I don't watch Caicedo? How can I comment on a player I don't watch? I've put.
I'm not saying you don't watch him.
So I have to watch Caicedo, and when I watch Caicedo, I see potential. I've never ever even said he's a bad player. I've never said he's a bad player. But what I have said is, for the most expensive midfielder, you are the most expensive midfielder in Premier League history. Stop dropping the bar. Hold on. Stop dropping the bar. Yeah, because it's Chelsea Football Club, the only club that are allowed to spend $1 million and be this shit. Yeah, I do not listen. Would he cook for Liverpool? He probably would. Would he cook for City? He probably would. But is he cooking for Chelsea? No, he's doing all right, and he's had some good performances here and there. But he's also had stinkers. He's also had clangers. Let
me call out Monts then. When was Caicedo's last stinker? Because last time I checked, this is what a lot of fans do. They have a horrid start of the season, and all of a sudden.
The narrative stays like that. Yeah, I hear it.
Has he been better
Let me know. How about this?
Has he been better than Endo?
Yes, he has been better than Endo. Endo's only been recent. No,
clear or about how much?
Let's put it like this. You
said can I say Endo?
Wait, 1 second, because I need to. This needs
Enzo or Endo?
Endo.
Or Caicedo. Look,
you have to think about it.
No,
how about
you let me
think about it? You have to think about it.
Let me get my point across.
Let Kazan.
Because it wasn't that. Because I remember on the Palace game where you lot crucify him, and guess what? That wasn't that long ago. That was not that long ago. Endo has played well for a specific amount of games since he had to go.
That's why I have to think about it because we can't allow Endo's been balling out from the start.
Let me land, yeah. Caicedo has been good since the Tottenham game. That was back in November? Was it? He's been good since then. And the thing is, go check Chelsea's results, especially at home as well, yeah? They're not conceding as many goals as you lot think. After that Brighton game where they had a red card and they won 3-2, Caicedo has been actually good. I'm not saying he's been outstanding because that's not what he needs to do. As a DM, all you need to do is do a 7 out of 10 job. You might concede a goal here and there, but right now, Stamford Bridge, they ain't lost in like 8 games. I've
put the levels now. I've put the levels shit.
I'm not saying Chelsea are well beaten right now, but right now I can say that Caicedo is holding his own, and I can't remember the last time he dropped an absolute howler, unless you can remind me in one game where he was actually dog shit. And there might be an away game there. I think maybe it was the Wolves game where everyone got overran. Maybe
That's what I was gonna say.
That's ages ago. Everyone drops a stinker here and there. They're not going to stay consistent. But majority of the games, I could say probably last 10 games, Chelsea, Caicedo especially, has been actually quite decent, bro.
I think both things can be right. Mont.
And the whole point is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. By the way, you can say you got eyes. Like I said, Lavia's got, what I'm trying to say here, Lavia's got such small sample size for me because we don't get to watch them, the Southampton team, as much as we have done. Like we have to see Brighton on TV of last season. Like I said, you see more Kobe Mino this season in terms of on TV than you have seen of Lavia. That's how small the sample size is. We don't know how Lavia is going to actually play when it comes to a top team and stuff like that. We don't know what the spotlight's going to happen. We don't know how it's going to happen to him. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean you can't see that he's got an ability in it. But to say that, obviously, like technically, I think Lavia's more press resistant. I think that's definitely a thing. I think he's actually better collecting the ball than Caicedo from what I've seen in a small sample size as well. Right, but one thing I'm not gonna have is like Caicedo's progressive passing is so underrated that it goes unnoticed how much he passes forward.
It's as simple as this. Both the thing is, both of you are right. Mont is right; he needs to be doing much more. But I agree with you, Kaz, in a sense. He's not been poor. How I think Mont is. No, I'm not saying. No, Mont. I'm not saying you think he's a poor player. But I feel like what you're insinuating is that he's not had the greatest of season. You've never said Caicedo's a poor player. I know this, but you're going on like he's basically been below par when he hasn't. He's just been decent/good for Chelsea this season. The bit I want to just rebuttal is Caicedo's breaking the lines is underrated. Kaz, for me, it's just not better than Lavia. That's all. Like it's not like there's a golfing class. I just think Lavia is a bit better at breaking lines, and he's got more technical ability. That's not to say Caicedo's is poor. It's just not as good as Lavia's, in my opinion. But then what Kaz is trying to say is we need to see him in the spotlight at a big club, which I hear. Like the camera's not been big enough. Because one thing I was saying, Daps will vouch for me. I've been watching Lavia from the youth days, but again, that is youth football. Don, that's fun for you. Don will lap that up, but that's youth ball. That's not first team ball. So you're both actually right. This is the mad thing. Both things can be right. Both things can be right at the same time.
Bro. I'm sorry. I'm doing a stubborn thing. Yeah. Caicedo's been a 6.5. He's been a 6 out. He's been a 6.5 out of 10 /7 out of 10 this season. And
7.5.
So last time I checked, when Paul Pogba, you know what I'm saying? Because if it was Paul Pogba, if his name was Paul fucking Pogba, yeah, if he cost 150 million, the whole world would be on fire right now.
Yeah, but there's a difference.
If Man United were 10th, yeah, and Paul Pogba was in the heart of that midfield, he'd be getting crucified for his blue fucking hair. But because Caicedo poses for his mum on a car, bro, and he don't say much and all that shit, people don't give a fuck. This man is a decent player who's had an all right season, 6.5, 7 out of 10, tomato in it. But the fact that man are okay in that is the bar is down here.
No, but there's reason why Paul Pogba is.
Go look at what Declan Rice is doing. In my opinion, go look what Declan Rice has not stopped what he's doing. His levels haven't dropped. Levels have not dropped, bro. That's 100 million in DM. You want to know what 100 million pounds in DM is? That's Declan Rice.
You know why you can't. You know why you can't.
DM for Chelsea is a 50 million. How about this? Caicedo.
This is going in roundabouts. This is going in roundabouts.
I know.
The Pogba situation.
Oxman, who's been better? Endo or Caicedo? Roms had to go. I still think Caicedo has been better than Endo.
Yeah, no, he has been.
Think about it. It's worrying to me. Who's been better this season, Kamara or Caicedo?
Kamara
for Villa.
Yeah.
Kamara still.
The fucking levels, sir.
No, but
levels.
The thing is,
one costs 150. One's the most expensive midfielder of all time.
Yeah, but you're. Right. How about this then, Monche?
Hold on, let me land. Because it's
you beat Landon, G.
Chelsea. Hold on. Let me land. No one is saying he's not good enough. No one is saying he's not going to be good enough. No one's saying he's shit. I'm just saying for the price, the expectation. There is no price and there is no expectation in correlation to price because it's Chelsea.
Right.
But wait, how did we even get onto Caicedo being good or not? It was between him and Lavia.
The thing is,
Lavia and all of bro. We was trying to say that Lavia is a better progressive passer, and then Kaz started acting like Caicedo is the second coming of fucking Pogba.
No, I never. That's the way I can say. You said Lavia, bro. I can say the same thing about you. The thing was with Pogba. Pogba's more an attacking player, and he comes from Juve. And he's obviously the way he projects himself online and stuff. Of course, the spotlight will be on him. He came from Manchester United as well. Let's bear in mind he's come back. The 80 million price tag that was bought for 6 years ago or 7 years ago, whenever he did come, 2016-17 season or 17-18. That's pretty much the equivalent of 150 million today. The difference is Caicedo doesn't do up glam and all that and put himself in a spotlight where he gets hunted down. And also, he's a DM. What more do you expect from a DM? Right now, they have won how many games out of their last 10? What more do you want from a DM, to be fair? You're doing your job. Yes, it's overpriced. We know that once. You are. When the time comes and then getting slumped 3-4 goals in it, we will get onto Caicedo. Don't get me wrong. We all know that. But what's the point? The one that should be getting onto is the one that's actually a bit more similar to Pogba in Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo, yeah, I agree.
I think, you know what, fair enough. I see. Listen, I just see all the hate that Enzo gets, and I see Caicedo.
And you think it should be shared? Fair enough.
It's because one's a DM.
I know what £100 million DM looks like, and it looks like Fabinho, it looks like Prime Fabinho, it looks like Rodri.
Do you know what it is, Monch? Do you know what it is? It's as simple as this, and I think Kaz will agree. It's simple as this, because I feel like the reason why Caicedo is getting less heat than Enzo, because we expect more from Enzo. We rate him more as a player. Do you know what I mean? He's supposed to be doing more.
Get down to the level.
Yeah, but you know what it is though, Monch? You say about Declan Rice, but you say Declan Rice, but last time I checked, the last 2 in 8 games of Arsenal, they ain't really.
Rice ain't been the greatest.
When do I ever give Enzo hate? I'm back.
No, he doesn't. But no, we did. You know what? Once I swear down, Chelsea at the start of the season, we were crucifying them. G, like
not me. I have a soft spot for Enzo. I think he's actually hard, isn't it? I have a soft spot for Enzo, isn't it?
The Prime Fabinho score goals. He kind of did score a couple.
Let's hit some of the super chats and move on.
He saved us when Salah and Mane went AFCON. He scored. Him and Ox were carrying us through that kind of month period. Still.
Anyways, it's not the point. Anyways, look. Tit for tat.
Who would have thought Chelsea could bring up this much? 44 minutes into it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Let me quickly read the super chats and then we'll obviously carry on. Big up everyone in the chat, by the way. There's actually 200 people in here right now, and there's actually only 85 likes. So I know you guys were engulfed in the Holy Trinity argument, but please, guys, make sure you guys smash the like button. This is your chance to subscribe and smash the like button. Subscribe right now. The button's just below there. Let's get to 7.8k, and let's also get to how many likes we trying to do today? How about this? Let's get 115 more likes. Let's get 150 more likes. So you lot smash that like button, man. Also, so let's get to the super chat. Big up honesty for the super chat. He goes, I don't care about Chelsea midfield, but if they win a trophy while in the mud, I wonder how the trust process merchants will react.
You know it is, yeah. Rom said something earlier, innit? But I didn't get to say it. Rom said something earlier, yeah, which I was gonna respond to, but I completely forgot. We're giving them praise about you can't knock Middlesbrough, like you can't knock Chelsea for beating Middlesbrough to get to a final and da. But when it came to Man United last season, when we beat Nottingham Forest and we slapped them home and away, they get the same.
Kaz, I swear to you, I said cool. One thing I said is your route was easy, but I still actually applauded. Listen, this is where Shane is from. Then you still got to a cup final. So my energy was the same. Yes, it was a more favorable run. But bro, you got to a final, bro.
By the way, every game was at home.
You know what? To be fair,
every game was at home.
Wait, have Chelsea played that?
Semi-finals away, innit?
Chelsea have also played at home, G.
Wait, Kaz, was last year's semi-final one-legged or two?
One leg. Was it
two? That was two. We beat Forest home and away. We beat them like 3-0 away, and
it was.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it's not the point.
You do have a point there, though. You do have a point. When it was you man were hated for it. When it was them, but it goes back to one thing. But because I was shouting and being aggressive, people didn't want to hear it. The level.
You know what it is, though, yeah.
Do you know what is well? Because this time last year, United were actually good. And United were actually quite good. It sickens me to say it. Chelsea haven't been, so we're gonna applaud it them more.
Right now,
how about this? We treat Chelsea like they're Spurs these days. It's mad with the expectations. We treat them like they're Spurs, and it's fucked. So no one's gonna hear me out. But trust me, Chelsea get treated like they're Spurs when it comes to the level winning. I'll tell you right now. Again, hey, listen.
Do you know what it is? Where we don't rate them, you're right, but it's the most minuscule thing. We're laughing up.
Yeah. This is their chance, bro. Listen. Honestly, with the 10 euro super chat, big up yourself every time. We appreciate you guys. Breaking news: Liverpool is working on various media outlets for behind the scenes documentary. Klopp is positive about the idea after being against it in 2018. Not the first time.
Basically, at Amazon doc. Then
Like,
does
yeah,
that basically what
not,
you're saying?
not the first time Klopp's obviously gone back on his word, but listen, my gaffer, big up honestly with the super chat every single time. Next super chat is honestly, big up your damn self. It goes Ajax under 18, 10 LFC. Ajax under 18s, 10 LFC, 18.
No, you got
no.
two by
10-0.
10-0?
You
I
got
think
by
that's what you're trying to say.
Under 18s, 10. So Ajax 10, Liverpool 0. We got smoked by Ajax. Oh, safe, raw.
That's mad.
We got smoked up like that.
Well, you know what?
Didn't we knock? That's fine. We knocked Arsenal.
I was just about to say that. Let's put a positive onto it. We smoked Arsenal. So the tier below the first team did their thing.
Yeah, Chelsea fans. I know you guys are annoyed at me right now, but let's come together and hate Arsenal together. Deal? Yeah, there we go. Lovely stuff.
I support Chelsea if Liverpool get to the final wholeheartedly.
Of course you do.
I'll be praying that Nkunku he should be fit by then, anyways. The final.
Yeah,
by the way,
Thiago be fit for the final. How about that?
By the way,
who cares?
If Chelsea win this competition, Arteta is in the mud. Arsenal fans aren't going to hear the word. Arsenal aren't winning the trophy this season. What, Chelsea have been down in the...
Even when they don't play, they're still holding court.
Do you know what? Chelsea winning the trophy, being as dead as they've been this season, Arsenal fans will reply with, but look where he fit. We don't know where they're going to finish because let's be honest, Chelsea are going to go on a little upwards trajectory, right? But let's say if Chelsea finish. Let me ask you two this. If Chelsea finish, let me just say 7th and win the Carabao, Arsenal finish, let's say 2nd to 4th, no real difference, and win nothing. This might be mad context, but who's had a better season? Chelsea will be more shameless, but who's had an actual better season?
Well, people are saying West Ham had a better season than Arsenal, so I'll let you guys answer that yourselves, innit?
That's, you know what, I can't lie. I'm going to be shameless and say Chelsea. That would mean European football. It would mean a trophy where Chelsea fans, in Chelsea's head, they would have progressed and Arsenal would have regressed because 2nd or 3rd and trophyless. And you're on the peripheral of winning something big.
I mean, they both signed 100 million. They both spent big as well in it as well. So I don't know. We'll see. But listen, let's move on because you don't have too much time. We've still got 2 topics. We'll make one of them quite short. Liverpool versus Fulham.
You know what's mad, yeah? I know this is a bit random, but did you know Paul Merson actually supports Chelsea? No wonder why he never gets onto them.
Kaz, I found out the other day. I did not know that. I thought it was Arsenal and Villa just because he played for them, innit? But he's that hard. Like he's tweeting, "Come on, Chelsea!" in that before games. That it's crazy.
What are you saying, anyways? One, sorry, my bad.
No, I was saying that Liverpool versus Fulham, man. I mean,
I hope you lose. I'm tired of you lot losing. Yeah, like trust me. Look, if you win, yeah. If I would be doing a video straight afterwards before we go live in it with everybody. Yeah, on a reaction video tonight. Yeah, but I'll praise it if you do. Obviously, you can't knock it in it. Like the route that you man are on fronts is crazy. So yeah, man. I hope you lot lose. I'm hoping Fulham. You just need to get 1 goal. That's it. That's all you need. But can they do it? I don't know. They gave you a good game last time out, innit?
Obviously, I think Kenny came out of a quote saying Liverpool been to enough finals. I want to play in one.
Bobby the Culver Reed. I swear down. I hope he doesn't play in it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm gonna say I feel
I still don't want him to play because he's.
I don't want him to play. All you have to do is look up twice, not once, twice. Sickening, man.
I think
I don't mind Chelsea winning the final. I don't mind it because either way, I'd rather them have an easy win against Fulham than I'd rather have Liverpool have any sort of chance. I don't care. Chelsea winning. I don't care.
Do you know what it is? I think we draw this game tonight. I think we score early, and then Fulham will equalise, and then we're gonna have to deal with a hostile Craven Cottage. But a 1-1 enough to get us into the final. I think that's what it will be. I just think it will be Fulham. I actually think, Monts, for once, and you might disagree, we're going to actually be quite pragmatic. We're going to get an early goal. And I know you don't associate us sitting back and whatnot, but I feel like different horses for course. I feel like we're going to park it essentially and look to hit them on the counter as opposed to them doing it to us. And we do enough to get to the final. I've been saying it will be 1-1. I don't think we can convince it because they played well against us. Let's be honest. First half at Anfield played cold. The 4-3 game, if it wasn't down to Endo and Trent's brilliance and McAllister as well, but if it weren't mainly down to Trent and Endo. Bro, they played well. We have to be honest. So the 2 games, they're going to get a bit of confidence from. I know they lost both games, but it's the way they played. You know, there's a manner of losing. Let's say we battered them 4-0 both times once. I don't feel like they'll be confident, but it's the manner in which they lost. So yeah, I think we draw, and it's enough to get us through. To be honest, I think it'll be 1-1.
I hear what you're saying. I feel like playing pragmatic against Fulham on paper sounds incredibly shameless.
I know.
But if I'm honest, I feel like with the players you have coming back, I feel like now I just kind of want to get through the next 2 games, however we get through it. I'm kind of with you. I don't really mind the style in which we play. Just because again, if you just go get your dubs against Fulham, get yourself in the final, go get yourself in the next round of the FA Cup, and now you focus on Robbo back, Tsimikas obviously back in training in a week and a half. Obviously, by the way, if you guys want to catch my fitness update, it is also, the link is in the chat somewhere in there. I don't know if I pinned it, but there's a fitness update that I put up in a little 8-minute video, so you can find out obviously the fitness of all the Liverpool players that have been injured.
I thought you were talking about yourself. I was like, why does everyone care about your fitness?
Not my fitness, though.
Well, no. They should. I
am back fit for the
no.
moment.
Listen.
We've got. We've got 4 months now till
it was in April, bro.
Was it in April?
You got 3 months. It was in April.
No, it won't be. No, it won't be this time.
This is what I'm saying, Mons. That Kaz is saying who cared about your fitness. We do, because we're gonna need that Kaz assist to Mons. Do you know what I mean? So you're gonna need to.
I can't lie. I'm coming way more. These men are pissed. These men are pissed. All right, the way you think I'm gonna be doing that, I'm just gonna invert again and do. I'm not even gonna overlap.
Remember, I called it. You're gonna score a long ranger.
Oh,
I'm calling it now. You're gonna score a long range. I can see it.
Call me Sabozz Live, man. I'm gonna absolutely rocket that shit as any chance I get.
But you know what? Just similar back to what you were saying once. Word to what you said. Listen. You just said the next 2 games you don't care how we get through them. That is the epitome of cup football. You don't have to pay. It's not like the league where you need to see consistency and identity, bro. If we was to go through tonight by a scrappy goal, I'll take it. Norwich at the weekend. I'll be real. Hernandez, Sargent, Ida, Jonathan Rowe from ends. They're going to cause us a few problems, but I reckon we still beat them. But it won't be, I don't think it'll be a 4-5-0 battering. But, bro, I don't care in cup football. We could win 1-0 till the final, all I like, and then win on penalties. I do not care. Word to you, as long as we get through both games. That's the main thing.
No, it's true. I feel like this is a game where, because obviously, look, Chelsea have had that 6-1, call it how you want to see it. That's a statement win, innit? It doesn't matter how the goals win. That is a statement win. 6-1 in a semi-final. Come on, man. Then. So
let's not act like Middlesbrough are rubbed as well. Like recently, they've had a few bad forms. Harry normally has them balling.
No, but they have bare injuries.
Exactly.
But the way they got pumped, with their injuries, with the way they got pumped, would their injuries have even mattered? The way they got smacked.
I mean,
that would have made a difference. Big up hands out, but you would have made a slight difference.
Yeah, Isaiah Jones.
You don't have like 7 first-team injuries or something like that.
Yeah, but then again, we got to apply that to Chelsea. Then Chelsea had injuries.
No, I know that, but they had a lot. Yeah, but they got their like technically the whole 11 now. The thing is,
you're spot on because
Carrick messed up. Anyways, you're trying to play that central midfielder house and trying to go into midfield and slot back in. It was not the one, man. They got exploited. Do you know
what it is? Yeah, like I've been looking into Championship this year, and you're right, Kaz. The injuries have killed them because before the injuries, Carrick had them. Not even just this season, the back end of last season, Middlesbrough reached playoffs, innit? I think so. When people are saying, "Oh, Middlesbrough," it's just Middlesbrough. Yes, Championship and Premiership. Chelsea spending the money they spent. Yes, they should be beating them, but you've got to beat what's in front of you. And it's not like Middlesbrough are like a Sheffield Wednesday.
No, it's crazy though. One result puts them in. One good result puts them in the top 6, anyways.
Exactly. That's why I love Championship, bro. Like from 1st to 10th, it's just mad. But bro, like Middlesbrough, it's not like they're Sheffield Wednesday, that bottom. Even they're coming into form. That's not even the best example. Let's say a QPR then. But like they're a good Championship team, so you have to give credit when credit's due, man. Like you said, 6-1 in any semi-final, it's a statement. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, and Chelsea have bodies coming back. Carney come back. Chilwell's back now.
When's Reece James back?
Isn't he out for the rest of the season, or would he be back before?
Who?
Reece James. I swear he's out for the rest of the season. Chelsea fans would know.
I don't think it's
I'm checking now because I know they said Nkunku is. I don't know what's going to happen with him.
How serious is Gusto? Monch, you know I'm asking.
I saw 6 weeks. I saw 6 weeks.
I don't exactly know.
Like basically, James has returned. James returned unknown.
None of this stuff matters to me. I've wildcarded. None of this matters to me.
Gusto's back in Feb, so he'll be back. He said he's expected it was Feb, but the other lot are unknown.
But Trent's back once. I told you Trent would be back by our next Premier League game. Cameo against Norwich, start against Chelsea. I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Oh, don't lie.
Will he start? I don't know.
He'll start against Chelsea. Remember, I called it. He'll start. Cameo against Norwich, last 20 minutes off the bench, because he's in training. So, and they even said him and Sabozza will come back against Norwich. Little cameo.
Do I need to use my wild card then? I don't
know. No, use it. Oh yeah, because you can cancel it, innit? No. Carry on, Mons. Carry on using it.
I don't know. Anyway, listen, people. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Of course, still 200 people in the house right now and above. So big up Lewis. Wait, you see, look, who brought up Reece James? This brother just spawned out of nowhere. All he did was bro.
He's been listening for the whole show, bro.
We argued about Caicedo for 40 minutes. You bring up Reece James and he just respawns. Trent ain't ready for the Mudryk test. Do not.
Once Z had a good question. I know my answer straight off the dome.
What's the question?
In the final, Chelsea or United, who would you rather verse?
United. Big up Carefree Lewis G, by the way. Big up Carefree Lewis G every time. Make sure you go subscribe every time as well. Yeah, no, United. That's not even a question. I hate playing Chelsea. I hate playing Chelsea in league games, let alone a final. I hate playing Chelsea. And it's not even they're hard. You just always have that team that you can't beat. We ain't beat them since COVID.
You know what it is? For me,
the last time we beat them was when Thiago came on and broke the record. And in his debut. That was the last time we beat Chelsea. Yes, fact.
After we won the league.
Yes.
In normal time.
Yes, in normal time.
That's crazy.
Yes, bro.
What is 7 draws on the back? The only reason why I'll say Chelsea is because, yes, I'd say in a final they're a bit harder, but months. The thought of losing to United I'd rather leave. If Chelsea lost to them in the final, I'll take all the bants in that. But losing to United in the final once, it would just hurt that 10 times more, bro. And I know people can say, yeah. Say that again.
You say but I thought you said who would I rather play rather than who would I rather.
No. The question was who would you rather play, but I'm saying that chance of losing to, I'd rather lose against Chelsea than United in the final, bro. It's as simple as that. That's where my pain would come from. So I'd rather play Chelsea than United. Because listen, people can say, yeah, one team's better than the other, but we've seen giant killings in finals, bro. You saw Wigan and City in 2013. That's just one example. There's probably been more, but I can't think off the top of my head. Finals it's a weird type of pressure. Do you know what I mean? It's a weird pressure.
This is the Chelsea of old who have been in bad finals. This is a new Chelsea.
Well, no, Monch, you say that. 2021, they got Champions League and FA Cup and Leicester beat them. The year after that, they got to 2 against us. They're still a cup final team, bro. Like, it's not
Yeah, but look at it. I'm talking about the amount of new signings, the new players that are playing for them right now.
Okay.
The goalkeeper.
But then once they just find a way. It's like no matter who they sign. Look, they're in the final again. See what I mean? I think last season was the only season they weren't in a final. Chelsea are just weird. Chelsea are just weird, you know.
When it comes to the cup thing, but with Liverpool, we've been in so many finals. How about this?
Recently we've been
we've lost as many finals as we've won. How about this? Since Jurgen Klopp's been appointed, in the season that he got appointed, mid-season, we got to the what? The League One Cup final. Remember?
Yeah, City and Sevilla, innit? Yeah.
City, what's it called? Beat us in the final. We lose to Sevilla in the final. Season after that, we didn't get to a final. Season after that, Champions League final. Season after that, Champions League final. We win the Champions League. Season after that,
then we had a break for 2 years. We didn't get to final.
We didn't get to the final.
No, it was because the year we won the league, no final. The year after that, all injuries, didn't get to a final. So then was the year after.
2 finals after that. So yeah, we've been to a lot of finals, bro. We've been to a lot of finals. So I feel like, oh yeah, Super Cup as well. So we've had a lot of finals in it. I think Chelsea slightly more than us, but I think when it comes to playing a lot of finals, Chelsea and Liverpool seem to be top of the crop, and Man City, of course.
Of recent, yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good face-off. But again, we can't just act like this game's already won. Obviously, we still got a job to do. It would only be right of the football gods for Chelsea to be 1-0 down and for them to come back and win, and for Liverpool to be one go ahead and then to go back and lose. So
sorry to cut you. Is this true, Kaz? Z just said Chelsea haven't beaten United in 8 years. Is that true? That's mad. What, in all comps? That's a lie, Z. That's a lie. Because didn't Chelsea beat United in the 2018 FA Cup? Chelsea beat in the FA Cup final.
Yeah, that's not Old Trafford.
He might be talking
I
about.
think he means in the league. Maybe he means in the league.
Yeah, in the league, it might be a. Ooh, wait 1 sec.
Because I remember Hazard.
Wow.
I remember.
All right, brother. When I tell you now, Chelsea have only beat us twice in the FA Cup. The last time they beat us in the league was in 2017.
That's 7 years. That's 7 years, though.
Yeah,
That's
I can't lie. There's a lot of piss off, man. What the hell is this? I don't care about this ad.
That's a lot of That's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. I can't lie. There's a lot of draws in there, but there's 1, 2. Other than that, since that FA Cup 2017 and obviously 2018 when they won the final, like, bro, when it comes to the league, flipping on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man United beat them 7 times, and the rest of them are draws.
Well, I never knew that.
Well, listen, I'm not even gonna banter that because I'm acting like we beat Chelsea. We don't beat Chelsea, so I'm not even gonna banter that. I can't even banter that.
True.
I swear down, I can't banter that. So,
but Monch, you know what? You know when we say all good things must come to an end or not?
Can't lie, they were crucifying us for about 4 years. Jeez,
bro, I hope we just beat them next. Well, it's a week today we play them, innit?
Yeah. Let's obviously get some score predictions in. So, chat, before we get those score predictions in, big up everyone in the chat. Big up K-Mac, big up Daniel, big up True Blue Clay, big up Stay Finessing as well. A big up Sophia's Football Talk, BWFJTHR14, and so many more. Big up Ed as well. I'm surprised Assad ain't here. A whole Chelsea argument and Assad is not here.
Well, and Assad ain't here.
Yeah, he's probably.
You know what he'll be saying, innit? We're gonna put you in the mud. We're winning our first show. You just be saying stuff like that, bro.
You know how Assad is, isn't it? It's one of them ones. But yeah, make sure we're smashing the like button because we are just gonna get our score predictions, discuss Benzema shortly, and then we'll close out. But let's get score predictions. Liverpool versus Fulham. Score predictions and who qualifies. Kaz will start with you.
2-1 Fulham, and you win on penalties.
All right. 3-0 Liverpool.
Fair. 1-1 Liverpool. We go through on aggregate.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, Kaz, it's been a pleasure. I'm gonna go. You lot keep smashing them likes, man. But yeah, I'll shout you tonight, innit?
All right. Love. Obviously, big up honestly with a super chat. Honestly says Poch versus Klopp Part 2, Jarrell versus 50 Cent. I hear it. Big up honesty every time. Big up True Blue K says run up those likes. Keep smashing the like button. If we've got 220 plus in here, guys, we should have at least have 150 likes in this video. And I believe at the moment we only have 124. So if you haven't already, that means there are exactly 100 people that haven't hit the like button. So please make sure you guys are hitting the like button. It's really important. It helps us obviously grow and it spreads the video out more and all that good stuff. And also, of course, subscribe to Never a Fan, subscribe to Big Six Pants as well. Subscribe button's just below there. So let's keep getting those score predictions in. Last thing, Benzema again linked heavily. Benzema heavily linked to the Premier League, but this time there's a new challenger in town. There's a new challenger, and it's not Arsenal and Chelsea. It is Kaz's Manchester United have decided to dip their hand in the pot. Now, I think Karim Benzema.
Oh.
So, yeah, bro. Then again, an old striker with clout. How can Man United not be involved? How can United not be involved?
He's perfect.
Imagine if he was Raka's first signing. Like that would kill me though.
It's perfect. It's perfect. I wouldn't even say on a loan deal or signing for 18. I want it for 18 months.
18 months. Fucking hell, guys. You got rid of Ronaldo. Why would you want to?
Because one guy's actually mobile and can link up play. The other one wants to run in and go and moan at everyone like Bruno Fernandes. But I'm just saying, innit? He's perfect. I need to, you know what it is? You need someone that can, like Rasmus can absolutely learn under for 18 months. If he's on a free, what's a measly 30 million out of that for the year or for 18 months, like per year, whatever he gets per year? It's nothing. When you get someone on a free, you're nothing. It's nothing. 18 months is nothing as well. You need, this is what I don't want to have here. I don't want us to do a Chelsea. You know, when there's no experience, like people need to understand, yeah, strikers or players learn under older players. That's how it works. But if you've got a dressing room, we're supposed to get rid of Varane. We're supposed to maybe even get rid of Casemiro. Maybe. That's not given yet. We're meant to get rid of this person and that person. If you get in a bunch of youngsters that have never really won anything, who is going to be the one that drives the winning mentality in any of these youngsters anyways to say that this is where it has to be. This is the standard. Other than the football club itself. Do you get what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. It's not obviously 1 to 4 million a week. It doesn't matter. If you end up quitting that, you're not going to get that anywhere else. I think most people know that. You have to be deluded to think you're going to get 1 million a week anywhere in the world anyways. Do you get what I mean? So I just say, if you want to get him on a free contract there, go grab him. Whether it's a 6-month loan and offer him a 12-month year deal, because we're going to need it. Because Man United need to look at every other position before they look at another striker, in my opinion. You need to look at who's creating. Are you going to revamp that midfield? Are you going to revamp? Well, you're going to go get that centre back that's needed. Are you going to go get that right winger that's needed because you don't have other wingers to create other than maybe Garnacho or I don't even say Rashford. I need Benzema in it. Like I need him at the club. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't know. It's just rumors. There's no actual there's no certain news that's come out and said he's actually ended his contract there and that he's done. So
yeah. No, I hear it. I think if we're looking at obviously Arsenal, who obviously linked to him, Chelsea linked to him, and now United have obviously joined that kind of conversation. I would have originally thought that United would have been a straight no, but now they've kind of broken it down to me. I actually kind of think it wouldn't be it wouldn't be the same as Ronaldo, because a lot of people are kind of saying that, you got rid of Ronaldo, why would you bring in Benzema? Actually, would it be the same? And now that you put it that way, I don't think it would be. And maybe as you said, with strikers that can learn off him, maybe he can bring a change in mentality. You know, it might seem like a typical Manchester United signing, but could this one be a bit different? I think it could be. I think for Arsenal, it could work the same way. Players can learn off him. I think he just improves each and every one of the 3 teams he's linked to be honest. I have to think that Arsenal probably need him the most. I think Chelsea, I don't know, who needs Benzema the most? That's a good question. Who needs him the most?
Right now,
that's for the chat as well. Who needs Benzema the most?
That's easy. That's Man United. We're starving.
Arsenal, bro. Arsenal are starving.
Oh, whoa. The thing is, if he was to go Arsenal,
scary hours, it's kind of scary hours. Scary hours still.
I can't lie, man. That's
dead.
That's mad. What Martinelli and Saka might be able to do, that man up front just linking up play is crazy, you know. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. He's not going to go to Liverpool because it's just not a thing that you lot think.
I'm talking out of Arsenal.
Chelsea, it's true what you said. If he goes to Chelsea, what are you really going to do? With Arsenal, you get to still play Champions League. That's another offering. I still think he goes back. I think he goes back to Real Madrid, isn't it?
He goes back to Real Madrid.
They need a striker. They can do a striker. They're chasing the league.
Saying, what I've seen from my little bit of research is that he's only wants to move to. If he leaves, he'd only want to go Prem. But I hear the Madrid thing though, because Josselu's not really being rated right now. Josselu's not.
I think it's a deal that Arsenal will chase, but I think. Yeah, 100%. They want a striker. They can't really maneuver this market at the moment in time.
Big up, with Lewis in the build-up. I don't know. I'll message Lewis still. I need to sort out a build-up for the Chelsea game. Me and Lewis will be in touch. We'll definitely sort something out. Madrid want Mbappe and stuff, so I don't know what's going to happen there. But Benzema, listen, I generally think that if he goes United, Would he be mad? Would he be? But like the service though, service.
Yeah, but he can create his own.
Yeah, probably.
It probably suits someone more like Bruno because he likes to drop deep and stuff like that. I don't mind it. It would make sense because we're starving
Because
for
if
it.
Bruno done the spamming thing, it could work. If Bruno did the spamming thing, just spam it to Benzema every time.
I can't lie. I think Bruno would get. I think Benzema will be pissed off at Bruno all the time. That's where Bruno would fall.
He'd be pissed off at Bruno and Rashford. I think both of them.
I dare Bruno. Let's say Benzema ever did come, I dare him to ever argue. I dare him to ever argue with Benzema. Ever. I dare you. I dare you to moan at him once. Guarantee he gets sorted. Not happening, mate.
It's not happening. Not at all.
And what we know from Ten Hag is like, I'm not being funny, yeah. The way Varane's been treated away and Casemiro's been kind of baffled by certain stuff. If I'm both of them, I'll be telling Benzema, don't come nowhere near here, man. This manager ain't got a clue.
I hear it. I think if he does leave, cool. If you had to pick one team that he goes to, realistically now, who does he go to? United, Chelsea, or Arsenal?
Arsenal.
See now, I think Arsenal's probably the best option for him. But Kaz, bro,
Arsenal's the best option for him.
I think United are most likely to give him the wages he wants, though. You see what I mean?
Yeah, but let's say if it's just a loan, yeah, then Arsenal makes sense.
Yeah,
they can contribute whatever they need to contribute. I mean, Man United right now can contribute some wages. It just depends. It all depends. I don't think a lot of these teams can afford much except for Chelsea. If we went Chelsea, I can't lie. If they did go Chelsea, I'll start screaming them for top 4. I can't lie. I'll be honest.
Top 4.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Easy.
Top 4.
I don't want to see Nkunku and Benzema link up and Sterling finally having a number 9 that can do bits and but yeah, long day. That attack's lethal, bro. Lethal. I can't lie. No, they're blowing teams away. They'll be 3-0 up before you can even scream like you're gonna get 2 goals against them. I'm not saying I'm overrating Benzema, but that's a proper link up, man, that can really link up with what they do. Like you said it before, what are they gonna go from 9th to 6th? No, I don't think so, man. They're on like 30 odd points. They'll catch up. Some way down the line, they'll catch up. They will have like a late shout, I think. No, but the thing is, if I'm Benzema, I'd be tempted to go just to play Champions League football.
Yeah, what you say? One last rodeo.
Nah, he'll have another one maybe. I'm telling you now, he's gonna go to Real Madrid. I'm telling you now, yeah. Mbappe, Benzema, Vinicius Jr. in an attack. Next year, Bellingham behind. Camavinga. Valverde.
We'll definitely take a pay cut. But listen, you lot. Hey, it's been a good stream. Listen, it's just been a great stream, innit? Everyone in the chat's done bits today. You know what I'm saying? Look, here he is. As soon as he's about to finish, here he is. Do you know what? I feel like Assad's adopting the big 6 bands. Wait, this is something Ethan would say.
I can't lie. Assad only watches Never a Foul because you're on it.
Assad's my guy, G. That's my guy. Oh, no. You know what I'm saying? But no, listen, people. Drop a like, drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Make sure you also go subscribe to Never a Foul. Obviously, we're going to be live later on again around 11:15 for the instant match reaction. That's also going to be a call-in show. So make sure, obviously, you got your memberships intact and you're ready to join and all that stuff. Because I can't wait to obviously speak to the chat, obviously face to face on screen. So we're going to have all of that going on. I'll also be putting out a short video as well. So make sure I'm going to keep on putting out those short 8-minute videos. I hope you guys like them. Be sure to obviously hit the like button because you know what it is about these short videos? They'll get all right numbers, but then no one hits the like button. Hit the like button. It's very important. It's very important. But yeah, appreciate everyone for the support. You know what I'm saying? And of course, make sure you guys head over to Saeed, who should be live in a second as well. And yeah, man, I feel like is anything else you want to say, guys? Anything else you want to say before we shut off?
No, not really. I'll do mine also. It's gonna go one of 2 ways in my pre-recording it. I'm either gonna praise the shit out of Liverpool and it's gonna absolutely pain me to even do it, or I'm gonna be cheering like no tomorrow and have the biggest smirk on my face that you got knocked out by Fulham. So it's gonna go either way. And then there's gonna be a live of a bunch of you lot fans, either screaming, making all sorts of excuses. I'll say, oh yeah, you know what, this is light work. We told you so. Jurgen quad, all that bullshit.
I hear it. I mean, you can hope and you can pray. But then you're probably going to be like, oh, they won again. So anyway, listen, you lot, it's been another episode of Big Six Pants. And head over to Saeed's channel. It's not letting me redirect for some reason because I think the stream is not up. But make sure you go over to Saeed's channel from now. It's actually not letting me do it. I'm trying to do it now. So make sure you guys check out the shorts. I love them. Try at least one of them. Big up Freedom as well every time. I see you guys in the comments. So guys, it's been another episode of Big Six Pants. Big up Cass, big up Bronze, big up myself, big up the chat. We'll see you in the next one. Take care, people.